Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Monday the 25th, and today was a beautiful day out, nice sunny day, really chilly, kind of cold day. I'd say it's in the 20s, I think it got up to. Um, Overall though, like I said, sun was shining, made it a really nice day outside. I was outside for probably a good 6 hours of the day out there working on the yard. I went to basically go find a car wash to power wash my trailer and that. I had my flatbed, unloaded my lawnmower and stuff from it. It was covered in just road disgusting shit from driving. I drove about 20 miles on Rock Road the other day when it was wet, damp out, been raining. Just disgusting as all get out. So I was trying to find a place, and every single car wash has the back door you drive through locked up. I didn't really feel like trying to back the damn trailer into the car wash, and I was there. Every outside car wash is turned off for the winter, so it doesn't freeze the hose and stuff. And I understand, but I just thought it was fairly warm. It hasn't been that cold yet, really. I didn't figure to have it locked up, and a lot of places wouldn't lock the back door, allow you to open it and shut it to pull trailers through, and there was none at that process. So I had every car wash here in town. None of them had a door that opened on the backside to get through it, and said to hell with the damn thing. So came home, hooked up my garden hose, gonna hose it off that way, and my hose was like had a couple ice chunks in it, different spots apparently. So I left it running, and just kind of, I'd say within probably 25-30 minutes it started kind of breaking up loose, and then it finally had melted the ice out a little bit. So I was able to actually get that with the water itself running through, melted the ice down, and I was able to hose off my trailer. It wasn't power washed, it wasn't super good, but it's much better than it was. I went ahead and parked it back in the alley, got it out of the way, got it all unloaded and unhooked from the van and that. Went ahead and moved the Saturn out of the way also, and then I saw one of the houses up the road from me in a block over was doing a driveway redo, and I went and stopped and asked them if they wanted to get rid of some dirt. He said they already hauled off a couple trailer loads, but they thought they might have some more. I told him if they had any more left over, he thought he needed everything they had. If they had any left over, to let me know. I'd be more than happy to take it off his hands for him. And basically I was out there working on the yard. I finished fencing in my backyard now. Not the whole thing. I didn't have the cash to build that kind of fencing, so I was able to put together what I had. I closed in, I don't know, it's probably, I have to measure, it's probably 80 feet by, I don't know, probably 35-40 feet, something like that. So it's a pretty good sized run. I got it all tied in from my house out to the garage, back over to the house. I kind of pin that stuff off. I got two small gates in it, not anything big enough for a lawnmower, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do come summertime. I gotta get there and mow. It's going to definitely be a pain in the butt. That took me quite a while to get that finished up. I had a good chunk of it done already, but then I had the handful of some of the harder parts, figuring out what I was doing here and there. I got that wrapped up, thank goodness. Also went ahead and decided to rake out the backyard, clean up the dog poop, all that kind of stuff. Last halfway decent day, I'm hoping. And I went ahead and got that done. And I was outside with a jacket on all day working, gloves and stuff. But I realized I'd worked up a sweat before I knew it, and then it was too late to take my jacket off at that point. Once I had a little bit of moisture going, I was afraid I'd freeze to death. So I was outside working all day, to the point I soaked all the way through my pants. I think my belt stuff's soaking wet, my socks were wet. I really busted my ass today. Used a lot of muscles I don't usually use with the driving fence posts, the raking, all that kind of stuff. Definitely not. I'm sure I'll be sore tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Also, the guy came down as I was about done. I wasn't quite finished, but I was real close to being done. In the backyard there, he came down and said he had a couple buckets of debris to dump off, and he also had about a quarter bucket of concrete he wanted to get rid of. And I said, yeah, bring it on down. He had wet concrete, so I had him dump that in my ditch, like area next to my driveway. Part of me actually kind of wish I would have had him dump it out on the driveway itself, kind of thing, kind of like use it like a small little filler. I went ahead and shoveled out a bunch of the stuff I could pull up and kind of filled in my groove at the end of my driveway there, leading out to the street where it kind of washes out and erodes out. So I spent probably a good hour shoveling all that stuff around, carrying it from one driveway to the next, and so on and so forth. And then he brought me, I think, like 4 or 5 bucket loads full of basically, they look like the old driveway they dug out. A lot of rock and stuff in there they pulled out, and there's a lot of good rock there, a lot of dirt stuff mixed into it, but a lot of good rock. I shoveled a bunch of that stuff, trying to widen my driveway a little bit there, making it semi-level and stuff, kind of filled in a handful of holes where I'd spun out different times and that. So I just out there shoveling and, basically doing yard work, raking, driving fence posts, all that stuff. Like I said, I'll be sore tomorrow, I know I will be, but I was out there all day, got the fenced in yard finished, let my dog Bruce, my Great Dane, run around. he went apeshit crazy. He absolutely loves being off leash. He doesn't get off leash very much, unfortunately. Around here, the tennis ball court's about all he gets, and then down in Missouri, when I went down to Kansas City, I had him off leash like 6 times. The dog park there absolutely has a blast off leash. So, but he's so target focused, he gets like distracted by squirrels and deer that if he ever takes off chasing one, I'm afraid he'll never come back. So, definitely don't quite feel trusting yet to leave him off leash completely. So, hoping it'll work out. Hoping I can get him broke of that someday, but I don't know if it'll ever happen. So. But like I said, we had a good time out there. He's been out there cold times without the leash or tie out and stuff, and it confuses the shit out of him. He sits at the door like waiting for me to hook him up to something, and then he takes off, and it's kind of funny. So definitely we'll see how he does tomorrow out there and all that good thing. And like I said, it's not 100% proof. Actually, the one part of the fencing is short enough. If he got a wild hair up his ass, he could actually jump it, but I can't afford to buy 6-foot fencing for the whole yard. So I'm hoping he just will want to stay in the yard and not try and go crazy and jump over the fence. But other than that, not a lot going on today. Just seemed like I busted my butt constantly on that stuff. So that's all I got for right now. I'll talk to you guys later. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.